Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Assam infrastructure. Guwahati to get new Raj Bhavan, Police HQ, and major water supply upgrades. Assam. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has launched 7 key infrastructure projects in Guwahati worth 1,776 crore rupees. Highlights include a new Raj Bhavan in Kharghuli and a police commissionerate at Khanapara to strengthen governance and law enforcement. To solve the city's water issues, the South Central and Southeast Guwahati water supply projects aim to serve lakhs of households, backed by JICA and ADB support. A new rail-cum-road bridge worth 996.75 crore rupees will improve connectivity and ease traffic. These developments, supported by the Assam Urban Infrastructure Investment Program, focus on better water, sanitation, and urban services, marking a major step in Guwahati's urban transformation. Zero's INR 30 crore makeover. Apatani Heartland. Zero becomes national model for climate-smart rural development. Zero in Arunachal Pradesh, known for its Apatani heritage, is now a model for rural innovation and sustainable development. At the heart of this change is the Tarin Integrated Aqua Park, a modern facility supporting over 1,000 fish farmers with hatcheries, solar tech, and training. Zero also launched Arunachal's first AI and robotics lab to train tribal youth in coding and automation. Instead of large highways, Zero promotes green transport through e-rickshaws and cycle paths. It's also restoring traditional bamboo homes for ecotourism. With a focus on local culture, climate resilience, and skill building, Zero is creating people-centered, eco-friendly infrastructure that sets a new standard for rural progress. Andhra Pradesh. Rajamundry set for major urban upgrade with INR 300 crore projects ahead of 2027 Pushkaralu Rajamundry or Rajamahendravaram is undergoing a major transformation with over 300 crore rupees in infrastructure upgrades led by the Godavari Urban Development Authority, GUDIA, and the Rajamundry Municipal Corporation. Key projects include beautification of Kambala Tank, development of the Godavari riverfront, new parks under AMRUT, and 75 crore rupees worth of civic works ahead of the 2027 Pushkaralu festival. Housing and water supply projects under PMAE and APMDP, and plans for a city ring road and tourism development aim to position Rajamundry as a culturally vibrant and future-ready city, integrating heritage preservation with modern urban planning. Mumbai property deals. Gauri Khan sells luxury Mumbai apartment for INR 11.61 crore. Interior designer Gauri Khan has sold her nearly 2,000 square feet apartment in Kohinoor Altissimo, Dadar West, Mumbai, for 11.61 crore rupees. The transaction, registered on March 28, 2025, saw buyers Devendra Chaukar and Vandana Agarwal acquiring the 21st floor unit with 2 car parkings. The deal reflects a 37% appreciation since Khan purchased the property for 8.5 crore rupees in August 2022, highlighting Mumbai's luxury real estate growth. Meanwhile, Shah Rukh Khan has leased 2 duplex apartments in Pali Hill, Khar, for 8.67 crore rupees over 3 years, temporarily relocating as Manat undergoes renovation. Mumbai continues to dominate India's luxury real estate market, with 3,652 crore rupees invested in high-end homes in 2024 and 850 crore rupees in the first 2 months of 2025. Lodha trademark dispute escalates as Macrotech developers alleges document fabrication. The trademark dispute between Abhishek Lodha-led Macrotech developers and his younger brothers, House of Abhinandan, Lodha, HOABL, has intensified, with Macrotech alleging that HOABL fabricated documents to misuse its brand and trademarks. In a regulatory filing, Macrotech claimed that forged board resolutions were submitted to government authorities, featuring falsified signatures and altered PAN card details. Lodha Ventures denied the allegations, stating it is reviewing the matter internally. The dispute follows a 5,000 crore rupees lawsuit filed by Macrotech against HOIBL over the unauthorized use of the Lodha brand. Merino Shelters partners with Paradise Group for INR 770 crore Navi Mumbai project. Merino Shelters, a Man Industries subsidiary, has partnered with Paradise Group to develop its 6-acre land in Nerul, Navi Mumbai, over 6 years. The deal includes an upfront payment of 70 crore rupees and 30% of the Arira carpet area, valued at 650 to 700 crore rupees. The total monetization is estimated at 770 crore rupees. The land, near D.Y. Patil Stadium and the upcoming Navi Mumbai International Airport, offers strong growth potential. Man Industries aims to monetize non-core assets, while Paradise Group sees high development prospects. Mumbai property deals. United Spirits sells Mumbai property for INR 172 crore. United Spirits has sold a residential property located in Mumbai's Malabar Hill area for 172 crore rupees. The property includes furniture, fixtures, and fittings, spanning a ground floor and 2 upper floors. The buyers are Ajay Kumar, Dinesh Kumar Vaghani, and Manisha Ajay Vaghani, who have no ties to the company's promoters or group. United Spirits, a subsidiary of Diageo, has been liquidating non-core assets previously owned by its former chairman Vijay Mallya, who stepped down in 2015. The company is based in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Gurugram. Residents of Exotica raise concerns over illegal construction in Saraswati Kunj. Residents of Parsvanath, Exotica, a gated community in Gurugram's Sector 53, are voicing concerns about unlawful multi-story buildings and commercial establishments springing up in adjacent Saraswati Kunj. The 28-acre gated society, with 18 towers and approximately 900 flats, is divided into 2 phases. Phase 2, which consists of towers D4, D5 and D6, directly faces Saraswati Kunj. Despite a 2016 court order halting construction, illegal activity continues, with slums sprawling and buildings being converted into unauthorized PGs and warehouses. Local authorities have yet to take action, prompting Exotica residents to urge the Chief Minister for immediate intervention to protect the safety and well-being of over 3,000 residents in their community. Maharashtra government reduces redevelopment premiums for buildings in airport funnel zone. The Maharashtra Urban Development Department, UDD, has reduced premium charges for buildings over 30 years old and up to 18 meters in height, within the funnel zone of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport. As part of amendments to the Development Control and Promotional Rules 2034, the basic FSI for such buildings will be 1, with the option to generate and sell TDR if height restrictions prevent full utilization. A 60% premium will apply for additional FSI. While the move aims to facilitate redevelopment, experts argue for further relaxations, including reduced charges and increased height limits. Deputy Chief Minister Shri Eknath Shinde stated that measures are being introduced to make redevelopment viable in affected areas like Santa Cruz, Vailipal, Andheri, and Kurla. Kharghar housing societies urge CIDCO to halt project approvals amid severe water shortage. Housing societies in Kharghar have called on the City and Industrial Development Corporation, CIDCO, to stop granting commencement and occupation certificates for new projects, citing an ongoing water crisis. On 28th March, the Kharghar Cooperative Housing Societies Federation, representing 505 societies, highlighted that 125 societies were experiencing 30 to 50% water cuts. Residents are relying on water tankers, fearing the situation will worsen with new developments. With 200 high-rise buildings under construction and land sales continuing, concerns have been raised over the lack of clarity on water supply for upcoming projects. Officials estimate a daily shortfall of 18 million litres in Kharghar and Taloja. Bombay HC upholds removal of Sushanku builders over delay in slum project. The Bombay High Court has upheld the removal of Sushanku builders from a slum rehabilitation project in Bandra, citing delays in the scheme's completion. The builders' plea to reverse the decision, made by the Apex Grievance Redressal Committee under the Slum Act, was dismissed. The court noted that despite being exonerated for delays until August 2021, the builders' actions post that period were deemed unacceptable, thus justifying the termination of their appointment. Lucknow Development Authority to survey vacant plots to curb fraud. The Lucknow Development Authority, LDA, has initiated a survey of vacant plots to combat fraud in property registrations, following recent arrests linked to land fraud. LDA Vice Chairman Prathamesh Kumar has set a 15-day deadline for the survey and introduced measures to restrict access to the LDA office. Additionally, the authority is upgrading its software system to improve data security, addressing flaws in the previous portal that compromised safety. Telangana RERA fines a builder for violating project registration norms. The Telangana Real Estate Regulatory Authority, TG RERA, imposed a penalty of 4,20,000 rupees on a developer for promoting the Sanali Pinnacle project without mandatory registration and approvals from the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, GHMC. Despite lacking the required permissions, the builder marketed the project online and via hoardings. TGRERA has directed the developer to register the project and cease marketing or sales until compliance is met, with further penalties threatened for non-compliance. ED attaches shops in TDI Mall in Haryana over pollution-linked PMLA case. The Enforcement Directorate, ED, has attached 8 commercial spaces worth 5 crore 61 lakh rupees in TDI Mall, Kundli, Haryana, as part of a money laundering investigation. The case stems from TDI Infrastructure's violation of environmental norms in its residential projects, leading to untreated sewage discharge. This non-compliance with pollution control laws generated proceeds of crime, prompting ED action under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, PMLA. BMC proposes 10 to 12% property tax hike following Ready Reckoner rate revision. Following its record 6,198 crore rupees property tax collection in the financial year 2024 to 2025, the BMC is considering a 12.5% to 13% hike in property tax, the first revision since 2015 to 16. If approved, new rates will apply retrospectively from April 1st, 2024. The move coincides with a 3.39% rise in Ready Reckoner rates in Mumbai, sparking concerns among developers, home buyers, and citizens groups about the rising cost of property ownership. While the civic body cites growing urban infrastructure demands, stakeholders warn the dual burden could hit mid-income housing and redevelopment projects, potentially affecting demand. The proposal awaits final clearance from the State Urban Development Department. Noida stamp and registration revenue surges 18% in financial year 2024 to 2025, highest in a decade. The Stamps and Registration Department in Noida recorded an 18% year-on-year increase in revenue for the financial year 2024 to 2025, collecting 4,230 crore rupees compared to 3,575 crore rupees the previous year. This marks the highest revenue collection in a decade, though it fell short of the 4,880 crore rupees target, achieving 86% of it. The rise was attributed to increased property registrations, particularly of flats in stalled group housing projects, following a 2-year zero-period waiver under the Uttar Pradesh government's rehabilitation package. To boost collections, offices remained open on weekends, registering 18,405 flats, including nearly 12,000 from stalled projects. Ghaziabad civic body to act against 94,920 property tax defaulters. The Ghaziabad Municipal Corporation is set to take action against 94,920 property owners who have defaulted on property tax payments for the financial year 2024 to 2025, leading to a revenue shortfall of 40 to 45 crore rupees. Defaulters will face a 12% interest charge on the outstanding amount from April 1st, with potential consequences such as property sealing and disconnection of water and sewer services. Meanwhile, the civic body has approved its highest ever budget, 3,722 crore rupees, for infrastructure development. Separately, the draft Master Plan 2031 has been delayed further, as the Ghaziabad Development Authority, GDA, has invited public objections over 65 drafting errors. The plan, intended to replace the 2021 Master Plan, has been in development since 2018 to 19 and awaits final approval from the Uttar Pradesh government. CIDCO increases property transfer fees in Navi Mumbai by up to 50%. The City and Industrial Development Corporation, CIDCO, has raised property transfer fees across Navi Mumbai by 5 to 10%, with registered housing societies and commercial shops facing a 50% hike. The revised charges took effect from 2nd April. The increase aligns with market trends and infrastructure development, impacting transactions in key areas such as Vashi, Nerul, Panvel, and Kharghar. Residential property transfer fees now range from 27,000 rupees to 2,31,000 rupees per square meter, while commercial properties exceeding 200 square meters will attract fees as high as 5,84,600 rupees per square meter. CIDCO defended the move as necessary for urban growth despite potential market slowdowns. Nexus Select Trust to complete mall acquisition in Ludhiana for 490 crore rupees. Nexus Select Trust, a retail REIT backed by Blackstone, is set to finalize its acquisition of a shopping mall and hotel in Ludhiana for 490 crore rupees. The MBD Neopolis in Ludhiana includes a Grade A mall and Radisson Blu Hotel. This acquisition, set to be completed within 2 months, will contribute an additional rental income of 40 to 45 crore rupees annually and will expand its existing presence across Delhi, Chandigarh, Amritsar, and Udaipur. The company, which currently has a portfolio of 17 malls across India with a gross leasable area of about 10 million square feet, is aiming to double its retail real estate portfolio to 20 million square feet by 2030. Pune Civic Body's Property Tax Department earns 2,360 crore rupees in financial year 2025. In the financial year 2024 to 2025, Pune Municipal Corporation's Property Tax Department earned 2,360 crore rupees. However, it was the Building Permissions Department that generated even more revenue, with 2,600 crore rupees, surpassing its target for the second consecutive year. This boost is attributed to demand from redevelopment projects and transit-oriented development. Meanwhile, civic officials informed that at least 1,245 crore rupees in property taxes still needs to be recovered from the 34 merged areas. Ferrari to open first South India Service Centre and pre-owned car showroom. Showroom in Bengaluru, Italian luxury car maker. Ferrari is set to establish its first official service center and pre-owned car showroom in South India. Through its Indian dealer, Select Cars Private Limited, Ferrari has leased a 10,000 square feet retail space in North Bengaluru, near Kempegowda International Airport, at a monthly rent of 8 lakh rupees. The lease agreement, commencing on March 1, 2024, spans 10 years, with an annual rental escalation of 4.7% and a security deposit of 80 lakh rupees. The facility, split across 2 floors, will provide after-sales support to Ferrari owners in South India. Currently, Ferrari operates showrooms in Mumbai and Delhi, making this Bengaluru outlet a key expansion move in India. Oberoi Group to manage Wildflower Hall for 3 more months under new agreement. The Oberoi Group has secured a 3-month extension to manage the Wildflower Hall Hotel under a new agreement with the Himachal Pradesh government, following the expiry of its management deadline on 31st March. The 2-decade-long legal dispute between East India Hotels, EIH, and the state government concluded with the Supreme Court's ruling in February 2024, directing EIH to vacate the 5-star property by March 2025. To prevent revenue losses, the extension has been granted until the property is leased out. A consultant has been appointed to draft bidding documents for the leasing process. VLCC to expand company-owned retail clinics to 175 by April 2025. VLCC, backed by Carlyle Private Equity, is set to increase its company-owned retail clinics from 90 to 175 by the end of April 2025 across Tier 1 and metro cities. This expansion aligns with the brand's strong double-digit retail business growth. VLCC currently runs 300 outlets, including franchise locations, and has a presence in the Middle East, South Asia, and Africa. The company, which acquired Ustra in 2023, is exploring further acquisitions in the digital-first wellness and grooming sector. Founded in 1989, VLCC operates in the skincare, beauty, and wellness sectors, offering both services and products. BMC deploys team to clear hawkers and ease traffic congestion near Sion Bridge. The Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, BMC, has stationed a team of 10 personnel, including laborers and staff from the License Department, at Shahu Nagar Police Station to remove hawkers and improve traffic flow in Dharavi and Sion West. The decision follows a police request amid congestion caused by the closure of Sion Bridge. Residents complain that the bridge closure has significantly increased travel time, with hawkers and haphazardly parked vehicles worsening congestion. Andheri braces for traffic congestion as Gokhale Bridge works enter final phase. Residents of Andheri are preparing for increased traffic disruptions as the final phase of Gokhale Bridge construction progresses. The BMC is concreting the previously tarred approach road before the bridge fully opens in May 2025. From April 1 to May 15, traffic diversions have been implemented, restricting entry at key junctions, including Gold Spot Junction and Telly Gully Bridge. Motorists will need to use alternative routes, which locals fear may not efficiently handle peak hour congestion. India's highway construction to slow to 7-year low as focus shifts to maintenance. India's highway construction is projected to decline to approximately 7,000 kilometers in financial year 2025, marking its slowest pace in 7 years. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, MoRTH, has set a target of 10,000 to 10,500 kilometers, but nearly 30% of this will be dedicated to road strengthening rather than capacity expansion. This shift prioritizes complex infrastructure projects such as multi-lane expressways and access-controlled highways over rapid expansion. Despite this, financial year 2024 recorded the highest ever addition of 9,500 kilometers of new highway capacity. The trend is expected to continue into financial year 2026, focusing on quality over quantity. Government data shows that strengthening projects have fluctuated over the years, indicating a strategic focus on long-term infrastructure durability. Vasai Virar residents struggle with water shortage despite transformer repair. Residents of Vasai Virar continue to face severe water shortages even after the repair of a faulty transformer that disrupted supply to the Suryanagar Water Purification Center last week. The power failure had halted operations at the Kavdas pumping station, affecting a large population. Despite the Surya Regional Water Supply Project's recognition at the national level, supply issues persist. While MMRDA said that they are collaborating with the Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Company Limited, MSEDCL, for a long-term solution, residents are relying on expensive water tankers, with prices surging up to 10,000 rupees per tanker. Authorities claim efforts are underway to restore normal supply. The Surya Dam supplies 403 million litres per day to the Vasai Virar belt, while work is ongoing to extend the pipeline to Mira Bhayandar. Changes in long-term capital gains tax. Implications for real estate investors and HNIs. The Indian tax system, particularly regarding long-term capital gains tax, LTCGT on property, has undergone significant changes following the Union Budget 2024-25. These modifications include revised reinvestment limits, increased tax rates, and adjustments to exemption rules, directly impacting high net worth individuals, HNIs, and real estate investors. The budget has introduced a tax rate hike from 10% to 12.5% and raised the exemption limit from 1 lakh rupees to 1,25,000 rupees. Additionally, the holding period for LTCGT eligibility has been reduced from 3 years to 2 years. These revisions make it essential for taxpayers to explore tax-saving strategies, including reinvestment in affordable housing, Section 54 EC bonds, and diversification through real estate investment trusts. REITs. Real estate developers and consultants play a crucial role in navigating these tax changes, offering customized solutions for tax-efficient reinvestment and long-term financial planning. Ashok Leyland invests 45 million British pounds in Optare, raising stake to 93%. Ashok Leyland has completed a 45 million British pounds, approximately 500 crore rupees, investment in its UK subsidiary Optare PLC. Increasing its stake to 93%, Optare PLC is the holding company of Switch Mobility. The funds will support capital expenditure and reduce interest burdens, benefiting both Switch UK and Switch India. The investment follows financial challenges at Switch UK, which recently shut down an assembly facility due to inconsistent order inflows. Market conditions remain tough, with electric buses comprising just 15.9% of new EU bus sales. Ashok Leyland is reassessing Switch UK's future amid subdued demand and continued losses. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.